welcome back to Let's Try to Play. Today we are playing a classic Capybara Clicker. Y'all asked for a part 2, here it is. But we're starting from scratch. And before we get too far into the video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Flowerfell. They had the first comment on the last video. And if y'all want a chance of being featured in the next video, go ahead, go down to the comments right now and comment, just comment something random. I can't think of anything. Just comment something random. First comment on this video will go in next video. And also, only 1.9% of y'all are subscribed. So while you're already down there commenting, go ahead and drop a sub. We are getting so close to 4,000 subscribers. And you know, leave a like, do whatever you want. All right, to the video. But yeah, like I said, Capybara Clicker yet again, and we are starting from scratch. Oh, let's click on this guy. Thank you. Little 13 in classic Let's Try to Play fashion. We have to have our trusty auto clicker here. And because we've already played this game before, I'm gonna do things a little bit different. Usually I like to start off just clicking normally for a little bit, getting the first upgrades, and then going ham on the auto clicker. No, this time straight off the bat with the auto clicker. I don't care. And if I remember correctly, if they haven't updated the game, these upgrades do not, oh yep, they don't go up in price the more you buy them. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's just go nuts. We'll try to go 100 of each upgrade before we even go to the next upgrade. So let's see, we'll get this up to 100, 102. Perfect. So now that we got this up to 102, we can move on to auto click and get this up to 100. So let's just go and auto click that. We could only afford 6 at the moment, but we just need to click for a second. And I don't know how many we can afford now, but we got up to 52. Perfect. And after auto clicking for just another second, we should be able to afford 100. And there it is. Oh, got another capybara up here. Thank you. So now we can start with the Mr. Clicker. And while I'm auto clicking this, I'll tell you guys my plan. So the plan is to get 100 of each and then just ascend. And we'll ascend as many times as possible. I don't have any sort of real time frame, but I don't know. Let's see how many times we can ascend throughout this video. Okay, we got 400,000 capybaras. That should get us 100 of these, I would hope. Let's find out. Auto click that guy, and there's 90, 100. Perfect. I thought that auto clicker on point. Oh my god. And before we even click on the capybara again, let's go ahead and upgrade the presidential clicker as many times as we can. 25. Click power supposedly 3,103, but if you guys remember, you click and you get that 2x bonus, so now it's at 6,206. So we really don't even need to do anything. We can just like click and then bam, immediately get up to that 100. And there's another capybara. Thank you. All right, next upgrade is going to be the Capybara pump. For the first ascension, I'm going to go through and get 100 of each thing. I could only afford 5. Just have to click a few times and then we can afford. Oh gosh, okay, it's getting a little bit more expensive. I thought we would be able to afford it a little bit quicker. Apparently not. But anyways, after the first ascension, where I get 100 of each thing, I'll go through on the second round and just do 100 of the clicker upgrades. There we go, 100 capybara pumps. And then I think after that ascension, we'll do something crazy. We'll see if we can, like, how far we can go with just upgrading this one cursor up here. I want to see if we can upgrade that enough to one click we could buy whatever this is. That's going to take a while though. So for now, let's just work on those king clickers. We got up to 90 with our first run. We just got to click a few seconds with our auto clicker, and there's 100. All right, capybara factory now. Ooh, we got to get this capybara though. Thank you. Go ahead and auto click that for a second. Only got up to 36, and we got a little sombrero. Guys, let's check out what customizations we have. We got the normal capybara, we got the witch, got, oh, this guy's locked. So not a lot of customization options up there yet. We also got normal, we got rain. Do we have sun? We do have sunny, and we have, ooh, star rain, and we got snowing. All right, let's go with the star rain. I like that one. All right, let's get this thing up to 100 really quick. 10 more, and there it is. And we got a capybara right here that we can click on. Thank you. And oh, it's gonna take a minute to upgrade this to 100 now. After we buy just a couple of them, it'll go by so quick because they don't, again, they do not increase in price. It's just gonna stay the same price every time you upgrade it, which is pretty insane. I like it a lot. Also kind of feels like maybe they should, you know, tweak that a little bit so it costs more the more you upgrade it, but I won't complain about it for now. All right, been auto clicking for a second. We're at 175 million. Let's see how many that can buy. Okay, we went from 12 to 20. We're gonna have to auto click for a few minutes to get this up to 100. Not too bad. Our ascension power is already at 4.6, so by the time we get to 100 of each thing, we should be looking pretty good as far as ascension power goes anyways. All right, I'll click this again up to 35, and every time we do that, ooh, capybara, thank you. Every time we auto click that, it makes the next auto click on the capybara to be able to buy it even faster. All right, we're at 51, 778 million. Let's see what that does. 778 million got us up to 86. All right. 14 more to go, which honestly 14 is, I think we're already there. Yeah, we got it. Okay, with money to spare. Oh goodness, next upgrade is gonna be 81 million per though, so we might actually have to start getting more than 100 per to be keeping up this momentum. Well, let's go ahead and buy some capybara pair. Oh wait, no, there's capybara up here. Okay, let's buy some more of those. 21's all we got, but that's not bad. We'll just auto click on our capybara over here for a little bit longer, and we've officially crossed over to the billions. 1.39 billion, thank you very much, and that'll get us up to 43 capybara pyramids, and back up to 2 million again, so we should get what, another 15 something, 69. Nice. Auto click on this guy a few more seconds, and these per second upgrades don't really actually help us that much in the grand scheme of things, because like, look at that, if we were to stop clicking, I mean, technically we still go up decently fast, but not really. We're at 7.4 million per second. Our click power is 1 million. And then when we got that times 2, it's 2 million. And we're clicking like 60 times per second or something like that. All right, 69, let's ruin that funny number and get it up to 97, 98, 99, and 100. We had the perfect amount of money for 100. Heck yeah, dude. All right, next is the Pope Clicker, which starts at 300 million. So we're just going to click this guy 150 times, which do that, and done. Okay, first Pope Clicker bought. And I think now we're actually going to switch strategies a little bit, just because of how long it's taking to get the 100, because we were clean on that for a few minutes there and we only got up to 6. But if we come over here and we just auto click the Emperor Clicker, oh no, we shouldn't. Ooh, here's what we need to do. We need to auto click the Capybara Ooh, there's a capybara up here. We need to auto click the Capybara Pyramid and the Capybara Factory until we're making enough per second that we can infinitely click on the Emperor Clicker, because right now we can infinitely click on the Capybara Factory. We're still going up money, and we already have what, 700 of these, but they only cost 215,000, where the Emperor Clicker costs 22 million. So it's a little bit of a, we're gonna need a lot. Basically we're only at 17 million per second right now. It's even get 1 per second when that needs to be up to 22 million per second. But we're about to cross 2,000 capybara factories. There it is, 2,000, and we're sitting at 21 million right now. Okay, 1 more million to go, and then we'll just do the 1 per second on the Emperor Clicker. All right, there's the 22. So now we can get 1 of these per second, which is not great, but if we just spam click this a little bit and then buy a bunch of these, spam click a little bit, we should, if we just do that a few times, we should be in a good spot where we can go for getting the Capybara Pyramid, like being able to purchase that infinitely, and purchasing that infinitely will allow us to get the Emperor Clicker infinitely, because that costs 81 million. So we don't even need to be able to purchase this infinitely. We just need to be purchasing, I don't know, 10 a second or something like that to be able to do the Emperor Clicker. So let's see, how close are we to Emperor Clicker infinitely right now? Still like 1 every half a second or so. So let's actually work on our Pope Clicker just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna get up to 5 bill, put all of that into the Pope Clicker, and then we'll get up to 5 bill again and put all of that in the Capybara Pyramids. All right, there's 5 billion. Let's put all of that into Pope Clicker, which is going to get us 27. So now let's just get up to 5 billion again, which will be done in, 10 seconds. Ooh, Capybara, thank you. Come here. There you go. All right, there's 5 billion. Let's put all of that into the Capybara Pyramids. That got us up to 208. So we're at 32 million. We can almost buy 2 per second. Wow, about halfway to 2 per second. Let's just get up to Ascension Power 20, and then we'll ascend and go from there. I think that's the best option right now. So let's go ahead and let's just buy the God Clicker. Might as well buy 1 of those. Ascension Power's at 19.4. We're almost there, and we'll just buy whatever we can for the moment. And there's 20. So let's go ahead and ascend. Yes, sir. I want to ascend for a 20x multiplier. So now our click power is 21 just right off the bat. All we need is a couple clicks, and we can already buy the cursor upgrade, which each cursor upgrade is now worth 20. We only have 2 cursor upgrades, and we still are making, what is this, 6,000 per second? So let's just put a bunch of money into the first cursor upgrade. Well, we'll just sit here and let us spend the whole amount of money that we had. I didn't see what we started with. Y'all can let me know in the comments, but we'll see how many upgrades we can get with that. The answer was 916, which brought our click power up to 19,255. We get that 2x bonus just by clicking, so it's 38,510. We are already at basically 10 million, over $10 million now. Okay, let's just go through what's the most expensive clicker I can buy. The King Clicker. The next clicker is only 22 million. Let's just go up to the next clicker, whatever that one is. There's 20 million, 21, and 22 for the Emperor Clicker. There we go. 1 upgrade on that, and our click power is 208,000 base. I think we're doing all right now. I don't know if we have to buy the per second upgrades to earn ascension points. I cannot remember, because it's been a couple years since I've played this game, or at least did my last video on it. Ooh, there's another capybara. Thank you. Let's see. Can we afford another clicker? We can afford the Pope Clicker. Thank you very much. 733,000 click power power base, which means our 2x is 1.4 million. Let's just keep buying Pope Clickers because that is insane. And we are not going up any ascension. Usually the ascension's down here in the bottom right. I'm not seeing anything, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to auto click a ton. I'm going to buy a bunch of Capybara pyramids and just see if that adds to my ascension. We'll get up to 3 billion and put all that into the Capybara pyramids. All right, there's 3 billion Capybara pyramids. Yep, okay, that brings up the ascension thing. We could afford 40 of them, but our ascension's already at another 6x, so I think we're doing pretty good. So let's just like keep going as fast as we can. We could already buy a couple god clickers, which were 1.8 billion per, and we got another Capybara here. Thank you very much. I will take that. Ascension power is already at 10x. All right, how much is the next click? Ooh, our guy's like 8-bit now. I kind of like that. All right, next clicker is 2, what is that, trillion? That might take a few minutes to get to. We can afford 10 of these power plants, or ooh, 12, 13. So let's buy enough power plants to where we can just infinitely buy them. And honestly, I can just sit here and let it auto click and do its thing, and eventually it'll be infinite. But just to make it go a little bit faster, we'll click on the Capybara itself, and now we should be able to infinitely buy these, or almost. It's going quick, but it's not as efficient as it could be. So let's just click on this guy another few times, and then bam. And now we're still going up money. We are still going up money while auto clicking the power plant. And we got another Capybara here. Thank you. Oh, look at this guy. He's gone cute. Look at how fast our ascension is going up now. Oh my god, that is insane. And we can already afford the clicker, which costs $2 trillion. So we'll buy 2 of those. Next upgrade is 30 trillion. So I was gonna say it's gonna take a while, but in reality it's not. Let's just auto click this. I think the more of these we have, the faster we go up in ascension as well. So let's just go ahead and auto click this for, I don't know, a couple thousand. There's 1900 and there is 2000, and we're going up ascension so quick now. Click power is at 112 million. Capybaras per second is 633 million. There's the Capybara Earth. We can afford one of those. All right, let's buy one of the Capybara's Earth. That was not English. Let's ascend at 250. Okay, we'll just keep buying clickers and clicking until we get to 250, which is actually going to be happening in just a second here because we're at 246, 247. Yeah, I can't even finish my sentence. We're already there. Okay, let's ascend. Ascending with 253. Let's do it. Now our click power base 277. We'll click on this Capybara for 13, but look at that, 277 per click. How much money are we making? We don't even need to like buy any of the upgrades at first. We can just scroll all the way down here, and the first upgrade we're gonna buy is the king clicker. There we go. Click power is already at 277,000 with one upgrade. So we'll just auto click this and we'll just scroll down. What can we afford now? Okay, so the Pope clicker's 300 million. We're at 150 million. So we'll just auto click till we can afford the Pope clicker. And there it is. One Pope clicker. Thank you. Click power is now up to 14 million. Yeah, now we'll go over to the god clickers. We got one of them. Let's see what click power we're at when we have 100 god clickers. All right, there's 102 god clickers. Click power is 2.9. What is that? Billion? Trillion? Billion? But that's base, of course, with our 2x 5.9. We're doing all right here. Okay, and then just so we can start making some ascension power, we're also gonna buy some power plants. We'll just auto click this. We're still going up money while auto clicking it, so it doesn't matter. So we'll get up to 1,000 of these, and then we'll go for, I don't know, 1,000 Capybara Earths. There's a clean 1,000 power plants, and then let's just auto click the clicker, get up to 50 of those, and look at how fast our ascension power is going up now. Oh my goodness, we're already doubled. If we wanted to ascend right now, it would be doubling our power already. But I think we'll ascend again when we reach like 1,000. But let's see how many Earths we can get. We can only get 8. That's not great, but we can get a couple more the clickers, get up to 70. And I wonder what ascension power is technically like best to be going for these upgrades down here. So Capybara Earth will go up to 17 on those. Clickers, we'll buy a couple more of those. We actually can just, I think, infinitely buy these if I remember. Yeah, we can just infinitely buy these. I don't think that it's really worth it right now to be infinitely buying these, because I think just clicking and buying the clicker and the Capybara Earths is going to be more efficient at this point, but I don't know for sure. All right, let's just get up to 50 Capybara Earths, and then we'll see where we're at on ascension power and decide if we want to ascend again or if it's looking like we should go for whatever that next mystery upgrade is. Okay, there's 100 of the clickers, 35 Earths, there's 49 and 50. Okay, ascension power 620. With how fast we are going up money, I think it makes more sense to just ascend again right now. We're already at 640 times whatever ascension power, it's going to be added onto our 277x. So let's go ahead and just ascend again. 926 click power with no upgrades. What should be the first upgrade we go for? Should we go for 90? I think we should go for the 22 million, the Emperor Clicker. How fast? No. Okay, so we'll buy one King Clicker. Buying one King Clicker got us up to 927,000 click power. We could just have to click a couple times and then we can buy one Emperor Clicker, bringing us up to 9 million click power. We have bought 2 upgrades, y'all. I wonder how high you can get up before you just break the game. I think we should test that. Ooh, we got a little capybara coming across the screen. Thank you very much. All right, we already got 8 billion. Let's scroll down. We can get the God Clicker a couple times, 4 times. Still no per second upgrades. This per second upgrades are what really help when it comes to our ascension power. But we'll just spam click the God Clicker. 135, 12 billion click power. Okay, let's get some capybara power plants. Well, actually, let's just get some clickers. We'll get up to 10 of those and check out our click power. Then there's 7 and 10. Click power of 31 billion. Bring that up to 62 billion with our times 2. And then what is the best course of action? I think power plants are the best course of action right now. So let's just spam click those. Now we go up money so freaking quick. Ooh, we can't forget to click on these capybaras, even though they basically don't matter anymore. But if we buy just a ton of these, we can afford 2 capybara earths right now. Let's see. We're at 7.6 billion, 100 trillion. I don't know what those these numbers are too big for me to even understand anymore. But let's buy a couple capybara earths until we can afford the next upgrade here in just a second, because we're going quick. So let's get up to 10 capybara earths, or 13, 14, whatever we can afford. And if we save up, we can afford the next upgrade. All right, halfway there, we could put all of our money into capybara earths, but no, we're gonna wait to see what that nice little mystery sun upgrade is. Ooh, we gotta click on this capybara. Thank you. There's 800 whatever number, and then one, we'll just say quinzillion, because I don't know what the real number is. Capybara Sun. This is a per second upgrade. Current per second is 8.4. What is this? Okay, there's 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, billion, 10 million, 100 million, trillion. So we're at 8 trillion, 8.4 trillion. Buying one Capybara Sun brought us up to 9.5 trillion. Not as big as an upgrade that I would have thought, but still insane. Especially with an ascension multiplier of only 926. I'm saying only, like that's not an insane number, but it's not bad. We still have to save up quite a while to be able to get that, but I want to get to the point where my ascension multiplier is so high. I'm going to assume this is going to be called the Capybara Galaxy, but I want to get to the point where just one click I can afford that last upgrade, which might take a while. Actually, we can buy one more Capybara Sun. And can we auto click the earths? We cannot yet. Okay, so let's just auto click the clicker. We can't even auto click the clicker. Okay, let's get up to 250 trillion, and then we will auto click the clicker and see where that puts us at. There's 250 trillion. That brought us up to 208 clickers. I mean, our click power with the 2x bonus is 795 billion, I think. That means we're making a lot more money a lot faster, which means we should be able to just buy a ton of capybara earths. We're up 58. There's 63. Ascension's already at 730. Another Capybara Sun, might as well. Now, how many more earths can we buy? We're at 63, 77, 78. All right, not too shabby. Ascension power. Okay, we'll ascend at 1,000, just over double what we're at now. But there's just over 1,000x more ascend power, so we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Oh baby, 2,000 click power right off the bat. We'll just do a couple clicks here, a little bit of auto click, and let's see, one upgrade. What is it gonna be? One upgrade of the King Clicker, 1.9 million click power. Okay, you know what, that we're doing pretty good now. Okay, we can buy the Pope Clicker. That brought us up to 50 million. 2 upgrades for a 50 million click power. Yeah, no, we're okay. Let's just spam the Pope Clicker. 2.5 billion with that 2x. God Clicker, we can already buy, I don't know, a lot, and by a lot I mean 216. Click power of 43 billion, and of course 86 with that 2x multiplier, which means we can get the clicker already. We are already at the clicker. We already have 10 of those guys, and you know what, let's get another 10, 21, and we can buy one Capybara Earth. So we have 0 per second upgrades. Buying one Capybara Earth brought us up to 117 billion per second. I'm okay with that. That's cool. Let's keep doing that. Let's buy another sun, and then we'll buy another couple earths. And what are we sitting at right now? 16 trillion. So 8 trillion without the 2x. All right, we'll buy a couple more Capybara suns. We'll buy some more earths. 31 trillion per second with our 2x upgrade. And then after I get to the point where I can just infinitely buy the clickers, I want to save up till we get that 10 quintillion, quadrillion, quintillion, whatever. I don't know. Sextillion. I don't know what that number is. I want to save up to that after we can auto-click the Capybara Clicker, which so far we are just about there. Look at how fast. It's still blinking though, which means we're not at peak efficiency. We're almost there though. There's another sun and another sun. And just for good measure, we'll just bring that up to 10 Capybara suns, and then we'll spend the rest of our money on the Capybara Earths, and then see if we can auto-click that clicker yet. Oh, we gotta grab this guy first. All right, let's see. Are we going down money or are we going up money? We are going down money. Couple more suns and a couple more Earths, and we will be there so quick. There's 15 Earths and 335 suns. Can we buy this infinitely now? We are still going up money, guys. Auto-clicking the clicker, we are still going up money. Look at that. All right, we got 2,100 of these. Let's just see how fast we go up money now. Oh yeah. All right, let's save up for that last upgrade now and see where we're at. There's 9 and there's 10. Okay, Capybara Galaxy. We are at 74 of whatever this number is. Buying one of those, bro. 245. I think we can auto-click this now. No, we can't. You know what? That's okay. And for good measure, we'll just buy another 2 galaxies. Thank you. 296. This number, of course, with that 2x, it's 593. And our ascension multiplier would be ×2 if we are ascend right now. Actually, over ×2 because we're at 2,000. Let's get up to 10 Capybara galaxies and then we'll ascend. And there's the 70, so we can just auto-click this. And there is the 10. Look at how much money we're making. We'll ascend in just a second here when we reach 3,000 ascension, and let's just click on this guy to make it go a little bit faster. Okay, ascension 3,000. Let's go ahead and ascend right now. 5,000 basically, 4,900. Let's click auto click. This is 0 upgrades, but we'll auto click for a second. And then what's this one? 22 million. Okay, so we're just gonna save up. Our first upgrade is gonna be the Emperor Clicker. All right, just a short minute later, we can afford our first upgrade for the Emperor Clicker. Click power is currently at 4,900. One click later. 44 million. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, that's money. That's a lot of money. One god click. Okay, so we're going off 2 upgrades. 2 upgrades, $544 million. Let's just spam click this for a minute. 7.5 billion per click. 15 billion with that 2x upgrade. Look at how fast it's going. It's still flashing, which means we're not at peak efficiency, but it's just about done flashing. We are good. We're going up money now. Just over 2,000 is what it takes. And our ascension multiplier is at 15,000, almost 16,000. So let's just go wait for 16. There it is. Ascend. Okay, click power is 21,000. You know the drill. We auto click, and with 1 Emperor Clicker, let's see what we're at. There's the 22 million. Let's buy it. 190 million. I'll click for a second. We can already afford the god clicker. So with 2 upgrades, 2.3 billion per click, which means if we just wait a second, we can afford the clicker, the highest click upgrade we can buy, and there it is. So with a total of 3 upgrades, 44 billion per click. And in just a second, we can afford the Capybara Sun. And in just a few more seconds, we'll be able to afford the Capybara Galaxy with no per second upgrades before it. Yep, about 30 seconds later, we can afford the Capybara Galaxy. So 1 Capybara Galaxy now gives us that number. So with that, that'll be it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all those things. And I'll say if this video can get 300 likes, I'll do another part where we get up to 1 million ascension multiplier. So make sure if you want to see that, you drop a like right now. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.